When the Chevrolet Corvette was finally released in 2019, the wait seemed interminable to many of us. The big daddy of bling, the 2021 Cadillac Escalade, has us waiting. In today's video, we are discussing the Cadillac Escalade, ultimate luxurious American SUV. Kindly stay tuned till the end of this video to see what the future tech is. Thanks. Don't forget the hype. With its Escalade as its flagship model, Cadillac is the sole luxury brand that remains in the GM stable. Full-size cars are beneficial for any brand because of their size. One of General Motors' best-selling cars, Cadillac, is also a high-tech showcase for the company. The 2018 Lincoln Navigator has received widespread praise for its elegant design to put things into perspective. GM's executives have also raised the bar, so everyone has high expectations. Johan de Nysschen, the former Cadillac president, kept saying that the new Escalade will blow us away. Steve Carlisle, his replacement, was just as full as promise, albeit with a more reserved manner. In her own words, Mary Barra, the CEO of General Motors, clarified how she felt. In response to a question from Motor Trend, she didn't even flinch when she said, "I have high hopes for the upcoming Escalade model." Another way, Escalade became Cadillac's flagship vehicle when other automakers were already offering larger, more luxurious cars. To recapture its coolness and prestige, Cadillac needs to re-inject its Escalade into its lineup and portfolio. Cadillac has a history of disappointing us. A three-row SUV, the XT6, failed to thrill with its style that paled in comparison to the new Lincoln Aviators. But the XT6's development, which shares its underpinnings with the XT5, had certain compromises made, whereas the new Escalade has received the resources and priority that come with it. It's encouraging to see the 5th generation Cadillac Escalade, which will be on sale this summer, as a completely new animal. The 2021 Escalade is available in a variety of luxury and sports options. Cadillac has retained its Y branding strategy, where it offers both luxury and a sports variant for each nameplate, despite the difficulty of creating such a big SUV. The bling element has been dialed back in the luxury variants, and the result is a more refined look for a vehicle that is in the process of maturing. Even though this is the first time the new Escalade has offered a sport-tuned variant, the blacked-out features are tastefully restrained, making it easy to tell the model apart. It would have been easy to add a large grille to an already gigantic car, but the designers kept the proportions in check. The Cadillac crest logo expanded in size as the grille and wheel increased in size. 22-inch wheels are now standard. The new dimensions are probably perfect for Goldilocks. Customers liked the Escalade's powerful appearance, but they also sought a more refined look in its design evolution. Simple yet intricate layers give the depth of the headlight, but they don't overdo it. Big slabby sides are a problem when designing any three-row full-sized SUV. This is why some slimming character lines were added. Concave doors were used for rear doors, and the C-pillar had a kick-up at the top. As the vehicle increased in length and height, and this is the short wheelbase version, it became increasingly crucial. The extended Escalade is still a mystery to us. The finest vantage point might be at the back of the vehicle. Although Cadillac's vertical taillights have become a trademark, the Escalade's design is more modern and new. The gasoline and diesel engines for the Cadillac Escalade 2021. The Escalade will come with a variety of engines, but the base model comes with a 6.2-liter V8 engine with 420 horsepower and 460 pounds-per-feet of torque that has been upgraded to use dynamic fuel management instead of the old active fuel management cylinder deactivation technology. Variable valve timing and engine start/stop are also included. Chevy Tahoe and Suburban and the GMC Yukon/Yukon XL, the other recently updated large SUVs from General Motors, both come standard with V8's 5.0-liter V8, while the 6.2-liter is an option. Later this year, the 3.0-liter Duramax i6 turbo diesel will be added to all three SUVs, delivering 277 horsepower and 460 pounds-per-foot of torque. Some customers will find it appealing because of its fuel efficiency and character. Despite this, it's not a high-volume engine. Blackwing 4.2-liter twin-turbo V8 engine for the Escalade was scrapped. GM's 6.2-liter supercharged small block V8 is expected to be used in any future performance or V variants of the Escalade. A GM 10-speed automatic transmission with paddle shifters and the ability to downshift automatically on downhill slopes is standard equipment in all engines. Faster calculations and responses, as well as a more robust capability for everything from infotainment and connectivity to safety systems, are provided by the new electrical architecture of GM, which has been updated. The Supercruise system in the new Escalade is improved. The hands-free semi-autonomous driving assistance system, Supercruise, will be available on 200,000 miles of mapped highway when the Escalade debuted in 2021. It has a sensor with a front camera module, 360-degree cameras, long and short-range radar, LiDAR-enhanced map data, and a camera on the driver to ensure readiness to take control of the vehicle if necessary. Although Supercruise will not be available at launch, it will be made accessible shortly thereafter and will now incorporate on-demand lane changing. Turn on the turn signal to activate, and the system will scan the area and change lanes when it is safe to do so. The steering and speed control will seem more natural thanks to the addition of new sensors, map data, and software. An Escalade cabin that's fitting. An evolutionary modification in design was all that was required for the exterior. The main focus was on the cabin's aesthetics, and we are happy to report that the results are nothing short of revolutionary. All of our criticism of GM's materials and design choices has already run its course. There are 8 different wood options, meticulously cut and sew stitching and piping, ambient lighting, soft closed doors, air cleaning, and optional refrigerator and freezer, and the first curved OLED screen in the automotive industry in the Escalade to restore our trust. Escalade's 2016 Pebble Beach sedan concept heavily inspired the design of this cabin. In terms of the display area, the driver has 38 inches of diagonal space and more pixels per inch than you'll find on a standard definition television at home. Due to the organic light emitting diode technology used in OLED screens, they do not require a backlight. There are more bright colors and deeper blacks as a result of the process. As a result of the screen's thin and flexible structure, it may be curved to better fit the driver and lower the instrument panel as a whole. It appears to be 3 independent screens, despite the fact that it is described as a single one. The left side of the steering wheel is occupied by a 7.2-inch driver-focused touchscreen. Clusters can be arranged in 4 different ways, including gauges, night vision images, and augmented reality navigation information behind the wheel. A leather-wrapped 16.9-inch infotainment screen is mounted in the center console, which shows navigational data, audio details, climate control, and controls for the vehicle's rear passengers. Big curved screen augmented reality in the Escalade. Anyone who isn't familiar with augmented reality doesn't know that it animates directions as you drive in real time, utilizing arrows overlaid on live street views. A pin shows you exactly where you're going on the camera feed. We've heard that the team worked hard to make the controller's weight, shape, and feel perfect for the infotainment screen, which can be handled either by touch or by using a controller in the center console. Drivers have a strong emotional connection to the vehicle because of this detail. It has a solid feel and is simple to operate. A carousel-like presentation is shown when using the knob, while icons are displayed horizontally on the touchscreen. Rear passengers can enjoy 12.6-inch touchscreens on the backs of the front seats that can be controlled independently. Audio and video connections are provided through USB outlets, and content can be shared or played independently. Are we there yet will no longer be a question for passengers. In addition, the driver can regulate and restrict content on the rear screens. However, if passengers are looking for information such as the nearest rest break, they can share such information with the driver. Escalade is now equipped with the AKG surround sound audio. An AKG surround sound audio system specific to Cadillac in the automobile sector is another first. You can listen to music through speakers located in the doors and even the A-pillar with the airbag. The studio reference package adds 36 speakers and a 3D audio to the standard studio system's 19 speakers. The flexibility to turn up the music for the driver while keeping the level down for sleeping passengers is a wonderful function. As you drive, the technology automatically changes the music quality and loudness to match your vehicle's speed and ambient noise. It's also possible to use the speakers and microphones to improve communication between rows. Due to the new Escalade's increased volume, you can choose between a bench seat or sliding captain's chair that can be folded and shifted effortlessly by levering the second row. Since the third row's legroom has increased by 10.4 inches, people in that row can no longer sit with their knees resting on top of their chests. There is also a 68% increase in freight space below the third row. Thanks for watching today's video, and kindly subscribe to the channel, like, and leave a comment saying I subscribed, and I'll personally reply to all of your comments. And you can also add more amazing car concepts that the world, or us, might have forgotten about. Thanks!